Hi YouTube, I'm Julie. This is my first ever vlog and I'm very excited to share some footage of this weekend. I got to meet John Green and a whole bunch of other awesome Nerdfighters. Hi. Probably a plant.
Yeah, some kind of bush or something,
on my patio.
But thank you for doing that, and I really think it's going to be, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to make Hank really happy, so I'm psyched.
And it's actually
Hank's already signed it. So okay, I got to do
now
this
we're
well.
Gonna finish the
I did that as a joke. I didn't expect anyone to actually have a bobblehead, but that's very
You're the
exciting.
first person on this leg to actually bring the bobblehead, so congratulations.
There you go. Now it's signed by both vlog brothers.
Oh, no filming, no filming.
Two, three.
Good morning, Hank! It's Monday!
Thank you.
The book is structured like an X. And so at the beginning, all we did was we chose Will's name and we chose where and when they would meet. But that was it. That was all the planning we did. I mean, I wrote my first chapter having no idea that Tiny Cooper was going to come into my character's life. Yeah, exactly. Come bounding and flouncing as he does into my character's life. But just to have, like, life is a musical and they are the main character. And we wanted to write about that.
Don't we all want to be that way?
Oh, yeah. Times. It's tiring. I've tried. I can last like maybe 10 minutes like that, and then it's just like, I'm like, I need a nap.
No, being Tiny Cooper's a full-time job.
And he's...
Where perhaps in 30 cities I've met a total of half this many people. And,
It's not easy being you either.
I know, Kermit the Frog wrote a song about it called It's Not Easy Being Green. Well, I mean, I wanted to get at the way that teenagers can very casually use very hurtful language, and they don't see it as an insult, but the fact that you don't say it as an insult doesn't mean it's not an insult. Like, if you say something racist, and then you say, I don't mean that racistly, it's still racist. I'm a grown-up. I do, though. I love teenagers, and I want to work with them, and I want to talk about stuff that interests me with them, and I want to do awesome stuff with awesome people, but I don't think of myself as being adolescent. I hang out on the internet. That's where I hang out, and that's where I see language evolving fastest. I think there's some kind of, if you can get the emotional truth, the slang feels authentic even if it isn't. It turns out that it means for the loss, or for the lose, which is the opposite of for the win, which means good. And for the loss means bad. And I thought, someone suggested that it might instead mean French the llama, which has become like Nerdfighter slang now. So that shows you, but that's what I love about the internet, is that there is that freedom about language, and that, you know, it changes so fast and so interestingly, and so many interesting things can happen.
The secret of our success is timing.
Sorry, I didn't know the joke. So no, I mean, I think that when you're in high school, the pleasure of being funny is it's almost a way of being angry that's socially acceptable, or a way of being hurt that's socially acceptable, because it doesn't always feel socially acceptable to say to your friends, like, I am feeling pain today. I am so sad. But if there's a way to express that in a way that makes them laugh, then it becomes socially acceptable.
Right.
Yeah, we wanted to write about love, but not just romantic love. We wanted to write about love in families and love between friends, and we wanted, I can't speak for you, but I wanted to take back that word, which has been stolen by people and turned into something that you can only have if you find your one true soulmate, who's out there for you, and that the meaning of your life is to go and find your soulmate, and that there's nothing else that has any value, and that no other relationships have any value. I think that is not only ridiculous, but it's also, it ruins many of the pleasures of life, which is that often the love that you have with the person sitting next to you is deeper and more lasting than many of the romantic loves you'll have in your life. And so I wanted to write about the many splendors of love. You know, all the different ways that you can love someone and say it, you know, and say it out loud. How has my community affected my writing? Well, it's put me in touch with a lot of teenagers and allowed me to read the writings of thousands of teenagers in the form of YouTube comments, which sounds stupid, but really does make a difference. I mean, it really does help me to understand how teenagers construct language or use language to convey meaning. And so that's the main thing in terms of writing. It's also, but it's been a huge part. It's a huge part of my life as an individual. Like, I think of myself as a nerdfighter as one of my central identities, and so that's extremely important to me as a person. And I'm grateful for all the other people to whom that is an important identity.
I thought he meant Indianapolis.
I don't live in a place. I live on the internet. Such a great moment.
Encore!
Laugh so hard that you're like...
Dr. Freud's topic became afflicting. Dang Facebook, too bloody addicting. I came down for the baby's arrival, but the dead father's thought became archival. Drunk fish, try breathing air. Debutantes being harnessed by affairs. Delano fears to be afraid.
My imaginary nieces and nephews don't care that I keep their balloons.
Alright, I'm sorry I can't take more pictures, guys. Making friends with new nerd fighters.
Yes.
Nice.